Indian 5 stars MC. Okay, I just read the post about the wings. And it made me think of this. I never really thought of it as MC. But it totally is. There is an Indian restaurant next door to a dance studio I used to teach at. Great food. And the owner gave us 25% off because we worked next door. I always ended up adding it to the tip. Because, hey, why not make the staff glad to see us? Anyway, I took my wife there many times. And always ordered the chicken tikka masala. One Saturday evening, I was feeling particularly froggy. And when the waiter asked me how spicy, I said, 5 stars. As he wrote it down, I stopped him and said, but not the white guy 5 stars. I want the Indian 5 stars. He just stared at me for a second and said, that would be very spicy. Sir, I told him I understood. I knew what I was asking for. And to please give me the Indian 5 stars. Yeah, you know what's coming. It was one of the most entertaining meals I've ever eaten. No, I did not manage to finish it. And no, my wife had no sympathy for the strange moans that echoed through the house that night. I just went to India to visit my wife's extended family for the first time. We stopped on the road from New Delhi to Punjab at one of the massive food halls. I asked for non-spicy paneer with no sauce. IBS sufferer and not hot fan. The Indian in-laws and I checked with server. No sauce and not spicy. Look, he's white. No spice. Paneer came out swimming in a tomato masala which was so hot even my wife and her family struggled with it. Clearly, I had annoyed the waiting staff by existing. Tears of joy. This reminds me of a Thai restaurant I used to go to when I was working in central New Jersey. One summer, we went there almost every day, and I decided to just try each item on the menu. Each day, I ordered whatever was next asked for hot. What I didn't know was that the head chef owner was on vacation back in Thailand. And the waiter always wrote down medium when we ordered hot. One Saturday, my boss and I had to do something at the office. And we decided to get Thai for lunch. It was mid-afternoon, so the owner, refreshed from his vacation, took our order, and said we couldn't handle the hot. 20 years later, I still remember my fateful response. I can handle hot. I always order hot here and it's never too hot. Quote. The dish was Tod Kratium Prig Thai, which is dark meat chicken with garlic and black pepper. Normally, the sauce is a light brown. But today, it was black worth all the pepper and spices he put in. Just looking at it, I knew I invented a new level of spiciness. Insult the chef. It was a little painful, but really good. The chef watched us eat from the kitchen and was surprised when I finished it all. For the next year or so, whenever we went there, the waiter let us order hot and would make up specials off the menu just for us. I don't work near there anymore. But when I am in the area, I'll stop by and have the best Thai food in the state. If not the country. Which end were the moans coming from? So, how many fire department battalions responded to your 911 call? Smiley face. R. Delicious compliance. Reminds me of a story my friend tells when he and my brother were roommates after college. My friend really likes hot food and had some Dave's Insanity sauce. My brother was used to Tabasco and other similar spicy sauces. They had spaghetti and my friend breaks out his brand new bottle of Dave's that he had just got from back home. He puts on a few drops. Because he really likes hot. My brother starts shaking it on like Tabasco. My friend stops him and tells him it's really hot. My brother's famous last words. I'm a man. I can take it. To his credit, he did finish it, but barely. I prefer 1 or 2 stars. But can tolerate 3. But unfortunately it was my Indian friend that ordered the food one day and got me a 3 instead of a 2. But it was an Indian 3. Not a white girl 3. I couldn't eat it. Went to local curry house with friends. Asked for Naga lamb. Waiter looked at me. And went to get chef as white guys can't handle the heat apparently. Tasted yummy. Had scorpion lamb at another place. Slightly hotter but still tasty. No moans in the house and had a slight tingle on the porcelain throne in the morning. I'm Australian but now live in the USA. Food in Australia is a fair bit spicier than here in the USA. I always ask for Indian hot or Thai hot wherever I go. So here I am in Plano, TX for work, and I go to this highly rated Thai restaurant. I ordered a meal and like normal asked for it Thai hot. The waiter then looks at me quizzically and I nod and said I'm Australian. I believe he was genuinely happy to put that order in. I'm not sure if he wanted to make me sweat, or appreciated that I wanted a traditional meal. My colleague's food came out first and I encouraged him to start eating. After 2 minutes the waiter came up and said my meal was still being prepared and they were making it from scratch. 5 minutes later the meal came out and I dug in. The food was fantastic. The waiter came to check on me to make sure I was alright. I think they thought I might struggle. I thanked the waiter and said it was delicious and finished the whole thing. It was about an 8/10 spice level for me, which means sinuses barely open up. I think the waiter was a bit incredulous about my ability to handle the spice. I tipped well. I really appreciated that they made that meal especially for me from scratch. I'd like to believe their intentions were good. But if not, it backfired. I used to frequent a great Thai place that I had followed from when they were a food truck, to a small restaurant, then to a full-size, 20-plus table location. I don't get to go there much anymore as my office has moved about 20 miles away. But that's not part of the story. When I had been going into their first small restaurant, one day, when asking how hot I wanted my drunken noodles, I said, I want it the way you would eat it. The owner asked if I was sure, but relented as I think she was hoping to see a white boy cry. The food comes out, and about 3 bites in, I add some sriracha powder to it. Then I add more. She saw me doing this and made a comment about how she didn't think I would like it. The next time I came in, she immediately asked if I wanted it the way she liked it. I said yes. This time, it came out very spicy. I ate the whole thing and she said, I thought you would die. To be honest, my evening was, to be blunt, painful, but the food was fantastic. She never doubted me again when I said, the way you like it. Quote, I was at an Indonesian restaurant where most dishes were 1, 2, or 3 stars of spiciness. No 4 stars. 1 5-star. My son requested the 5-star even though we'd told him not to. And the waiter, owner guffawed. Hit him on the shoulder. Told him, you gonna die. Man. Quote. Then got serious and said, not serving that to you. We both got 3-star meals. They were edible, but too hot for eating them to be a pleasure. The thing is that if you eat very spicy, you get used to it. Or rather your taste buds die off and you need more spice to feel any taste at all. I know someone who requested direct concentrated spice paste from Ethiopian cuisine instead of the usual sauce. The Ethiopian cook suggested to his face that he was insane, and the taste bud thing was his explanation. You know what else is kind of hot? The sun. So were the results the same as when Sydney got a 5-star, spicy at a Thai restaurant? That was probably a 3. TBH. I'm Indian and I've had meals I couldn't eat while my kids and wife would chow down without flinching. A serious full 5 will immediately hospitalize most people. My partner used to say, not white man spice, Indian spice, he doesn't anymore. No, it's not malicious compliance. At all. Ugh. I'm actually jealous. I'm a hothead. Like Carolina Reaper hothead. No Readerant near me can ever make things hot enough. I have only ever had food that was too hot for me once. At a Thai place in the Bay Area. My friend and I were in pain for 10 minutes. Laughing the whole time.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.